Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm finally going to be storing my maxident PCs. I still haven't stored a single PC from maxident. I have them all sitting here, all of my pobs and all of the album cards. I did also recently get this D-Icon set, which came with a mini photo book, this binder, and it came with over 100 PCs. I think it was like 104 PCs or something like that. So I think I'm going to also store those in this video. I do have some other Stray Kids cards to put away, and I have a few cards for some other groups like ateez and a couple others. I might end up putting away in this video just to get them all stored. It's a few days before the end of the year, and I really just want to get everything I have sitting here put away into binders. And then after that, I would like to film a new video flipping through my entire photo card collection. So hopefully that will be coming early on in the new year. But yeah, I guess we can get started. For maxident, I collected ot8 for the album PCs, as well as for a few pre-order benefit sets. And then for the pre-order benefits, I collected Chan and Mino for everything. I'm still waiting on quite a few of their pobs. And I am collecting some of Jisung's. I'm not collecting all of his, but you'll kind of see what I'm doing with those when we get to that. I'll walk you through my plan for that collection. But yeah, I will go ahead and get started with the album cards though. So this is my binder for album PCs. If you're new, I do collect ot8. I only started collecting ot8 currently Go Live era onward. So that's where I'm at. So I did go ahead and put some pages in this binder just so I'm ready to go. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So for the album PCs, I have ot8 of the 3 album versions. I am still missing a couple cards. I swore I had all of them, but I was missing a couple for this version here. I forget the name of this version off the top of my head right now. But I do have them coming in trades, but the trades won't be mailed until the new year, so I just wanted to get this filmed. But everything else I have ot8 for, and then this is the case version, which I have ot8 complete for. So I think for regular album PCs, I'm currently missing 2, but they'll be on their way to me soon. So I'll put these away to start. I might try using black sleeves as the center filler for this album. I'm out of the white sleeves that I use, or I have them set aside for other things, but I thought black would match. I don't like how this one's taller. And then I have like a couple random pink ones and this purple. I don't know, I might swap them out for white, just so it matches the rest of my binder. But there's that first page. I like how it looks from the back though with the black one. And then this version, I am missing Felix and Jongin. Like I said, they'll be on their way to me shortly. I actually do have the signed versions of the Felix and Jongin for this. I have all of the signed photo cards except for Changbin. I would love to collect Changbin's signed card as well if I can find it, but I haven't found it for sale. So there's that page, just missing those 2. Yeah, I don't know what to do with the filler on these, because I have these random black ones, but they're like all different sizes. It kind of fits though. And then I have this version, which I have ot8 complete for. Should I try a pink one? Because it's the pink back version. That sleeve doesn't fit in there the best. That's kind of cute though. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with these center fillers. I'll replace them with white ones eventually. And then I have the case version here as well. I have a lot of copies of the case version album because I did a group order for the case version with for my music taste, the video call event that they did. I didn't win it, but I gave it a shot and I did a group order. So I have a lot of case version albums and PCs left over from that. So this one was very easy to complete ot8 for. I might put the pink one in this page too. So there's that set. Okay, and then next I'm gonna go ahead and store, oh wait, this is not his case version card. What am I doing? I do have one though. They're so similar. But this is his case version card, which I have. My mistake. Okay, so there's that set. And then I have these, which were the pre-order cards for the case version. So I have all of these completed. These ones I have in sleeves, and I know I've talked about this in several of my videos about how I only tend to sleeve pre-order benefits or more valuable cards, and I don't sleeve all of my regular album cards like you've seen with the past few pages. But I think I've decided I am going to sleeve my album PCs going forward. I tried out this new kind of sleeve and I've really been liking them. They are the Popcorn Games sleeves, the orange ones, the hard ones, because I guess the soft sleeves, they were flimsier, but these ones are pretty sturdy. And I found a shop in Canada that sells them for a good price and the shipping is very cheap and reasonable. So they're actually having a Boxing Day sale today on Boxing Day, and I think I'm gonna make a big order of a bunch of sleeves and get a bunch. But yeah, I really recommend these if you are looking for an affordable but good quality sleeve. They come 50 in a pack, and I think it's about $7 or so for a pack of 50, which isn't too bad. For the Dragon Shield sleeves I was buying before, I think it was around $17 or $18 on Amazon for a pack of 100. So for 50 for $7 isn't too bad at all. So I really recommend these, and that's what you'll see most of my cards in for the rest of the video that are sleeved are using these. Okay. I don't know what to do for the middle filler here. I guess I'll put a black sleeve. I wish I had my white ones. You know what, maybe I'll have a look to see if I can find any of my white sleeves to fill those. Okay, yeah, I found some white sleeves I'm gonna swap these with, just to make them consistent with the rest of my binder. And then the last page I'm gonna do here is these, which were the little Polaroids that came with the postcards that came with the Maxident albums. I don't remember if these were for the limited version or like a pre-order. I think they were a pre-order gift for JYP. But I have all of those as well. Okay, so that's all that's going to be going in this binder. This is my album inclusions binder, and then my other binder is for non-album stuff. But I'll just do a little flip through of the 6 pages we have here. So there's this version all complete. This one, which I'm still missing those two, the Felix and Jongin for. Then we have this one complete. The case version album cards. the case version pobs, these are sticking out a bit, and then the pre-order Polaroids. So finally my maxident cards, album cards, are put away. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my other binder so we can put away the non-album stuff. Okay. So for pre-order benefits, I typically collect Chan, Mino, and Jisung. For maxident, I joined group orders to get all of Chan and Mino's pobs, but I didn't really claim many Jisungs. I figured I would go ahead and wait until I saw the cards and then collect the ones I really wanted later on, just so I didn't have to pay for a bunch of cards that I hadn't seen yet. So I set this up here. I have a couple of ot8 sets which I can put away first. So the first set I have is this set. As I mentioned, I attempted to enter for the My Music Taste video call, and these were the pre-order cards for it. They're so cute. So I kept an ot8 set of those for myself. Okay, and then the other ot8 set I collected for myself is I think this was Music Korea set. A local K-pop store in Toronto here was selling these for a really good price, and when I went they happened to have all of the members, so I just went ahead and picked up one of each for myself so I could have the full set. Okay, so there's those two sets. Now for the rest of the pobs, like I said, I don't have everything in yet. I'm still waiting for quite a lot to come in the mail, just because group orders take time and I have to wait and trade for some, and some things aren't getting mailed until the new year after the holidays. So what I did is I kind of mapped out on my laptop in Photoshop, I kind of mapped out how I wanted to arrange the pob pages, since a lot of the pobs, you'll see them in like the same outfits from the same music videos, and I wanted to kind of match the concepts with each other. So I just have these paper fillers for the ones I don't have yet, and my plan is to kind of arrange them so the concepts match up as best as I can. So for instance, this is what this first page here will look like. So I think this was Music Plant at the top. I did find a trade for Jisung's already, so I have his. I'm still waiting for Chen and Mino's from my group order. And then this one here was K-Town for You, I think. I haven't found a trade for Jisung yet, but I plan to. And then this one is Soundwave. I have Chan's, I have Mino's on the way, and I believe I also found Jisung's in a trade. So I'm pretty set on this page. I just need the one that I'm missing. So, and I like that these ones match the concept of the previous page here, so I thought I would start here. And for me, it was easier just to kind of plan ahead in Photoshop how I wanted to arrange them, rather than try a bunch of different page layouts and move things around a bunch of times, because that's what I've typically done in the past with my pob sets. I don't really go in with any sort of game plan. So I wanted to be a bit more organized this time, since there's so many pobs and so many sets. But yeah, so that's the first page, and it will fill out in due time. I'll keep updating as I get more things in. So for the next page, I decided to go with the kind of sailor concept PCs. These first two are for Aladdin, so I have Chen and Mino. I still need to find Jisung's in a trade or buy his. And then the second row here, I only have 3 fillers for, but there was another set where they were in these outfits. I'm blanking on which set it was at the moment. let me check my template, but maybe I'll go ahead and put photos up on the screen of what those ones are. Or maybe I'll mention the shop, but there's another one, they're selfie cards and they're in these sailor outfits. And then these ones, they're again in these same outfits. These were the Barnes & Noble cards. So when I was in the States around when Maxident came out, I bought 2 copies from Barnes & Noble, and luckily I pulled Chan and Jisung in that. So I only had to find a trade for Mino, which I was able to. So again, the matching outfits. I figured I would do the non-selfies at the top and bottom and the selfies in the middle. So there's those. I might actually rearrange these once my other pobs in the middle come in, the selfie ones, because it could be cute to have the selfies at the top row and then these ones kind of zoom out more and more as it goes down the page, but we'll see. They'll all stay on this page though. So there's page number 2. Okay, the next set I have are the Make Star ones. So I have Chan's waiting on Minos to come in, and I did manage to find a trade for Jisung already. And then this next set, they're not the exact same outfits, but they are cop outfits that they wore in the Case 143 music video. Just, I think they had 2 different cop outfits. So these ones were one of the Soundwave events. There were so many different Soundwave events and lucky draws and whatnot, but there's those. And then again, these are slightly different outfits again, but they have the same backdrops. These were the Lottie Duty Free cards, so I just need to find a trade for Jisung. So they're not the exact same outfits and concepts, but they kind of go together. I think these first 2 pages are the only ones where they'll be in the same outfits on the whole page, and then the others I just tried to match either similar concepts or color schemes, or just ones I thought would look nice together. This next page, I'm going to put a bunch of the Soundwave lucky draws on. So these ones were from round 3 of the lucky draws, and then these I think were round 2. Yeah, these were from round 2 of the Soundwave lucky draws. Again, different outfits now for these, but they're all lucky draws. I kind of liked how they look together, so I put them all together. And I don't have Jisung yet for any of these, but I did claim Jisung for the round 3, both the selfie and the further away picture in a group order, and the GOM has them in, and we're just waiting to meet up actually so we can exchange a couple cards. I owe her a couple and she owes me these, so I'll have those very soon. So there's this page, pretty full, just need my Jisung cards. I still have to find a trade for this one as well. Okay, the next few pages are going to be less full because I'm still waiting on the majority of the cards. It's going to be a lot of fillers here. So my plan is the top row here is going to be the Blue Dream Media, I believe it was. And then the middle row, I'm doing Yes 24 because both of those were with the flower backdrop pictures. They were very similar. And then this bottom row, I'm doing the Target cards because they were outdoors, so I thought they kind of went together. So only 2 cards on this page for now, but we'll get there. And for this page, I'll still have to find all 3 Jisungs, but I'll get there. I have all the Chan and Minos taken care of at least. This next page is going to have a slightly different layout. I'm going to do an 8 pattern with the blank spot in the middle like I do on my other pages, because these sets I'm only going to be collecting Chen and Mino for. I don't think I'll have Jisungs. But for these, I'm doing some more of the lucky draws. So these ones were from round 1, and these were from round 1 as well. This one, I forget what round it was from, maybe round 2. And then, so I'm putting the Chen ones at the top, the Mino ones at the bottom. And then in these spots here and here, I'm gonna do the Shopee cards because they're wearing the same outfits as these photos here, so they'll kind of match, and I'll just keep the white filler in the middle here. So yeah, a lot of lucky draws this album. Sliding around. All right, and there's that page. And then this is the last page for now for my pobs. And this page is just going to be a miscellaneous page, so any other Chan pobs I have, I might end up with one Chan page and one Mino page. I'm not sure. I haven't like counted up how many I'm still waiting for. But for now, I have these 3. This was the JYP shop one. Of course, everyone was loving these. This was Apple Music, which I do kind of want to get all 3 for Apple Music as well. So we'll just wait and see what happens. And this, I'm not quite sure which shop this was from, but I got it in a set of a couple other pobs that I got in Mercari, Japan. So I thought I would just throw it in here, and then the rest I'm just going to fill with white fillers on this page. Okay, so that's it for the maxident pobs so far. I'll go ahead and flip through what I have again. So we have My Music Taste, ot8. We have Music Korea. There's Music Plant, K-Town for You, and Soundwave. Then we have Aladdin. This will be with Drama, I remembered. And then this is Barnes & Noble. Then we have Make Star at the top, another Soundwave set in the middle, and Lottie Duty Free at the bottom. And then these are some Soundwave lucky draws. Round 3, or the top 2 rows are round 3. This is round 2. The top row here is going to be Blue Dream Media. This is Yes 24, and this is Target. And then we have Soundwave lucky draw round 2. And then the others here are round 1 from the lucky draws. And then there's JYP Shop, Apple Music, and this one unknown. It might be like Tower Records or Sony Music, because I know they tend to do concept photo pobs. It might not even be something official. I'm not 100% sure. But that's where I'm at for maxident pobs. Lots to come in still, but I'm very happy with the progress I've made so far. I do have some other Stray Kids pobs and cards to put away. I might just go ahead and do those and tackle everything all in this one video. It might end up being a long video, but I want to get everything stored and put away. So I'm going to flip back to In Life. Okay. So I got this In Life Lino card. This is one I've wanted for such a long time. I believe it's the same set as that one. Yeah, it is. I forget which shop this was for off the top of my head. I want to say maybe it was Missima, but I could be wrong. I don't really have these pages laid out in any particular way because I don't collect the In Life pobs fully. So I have to find a spot to put these. I would like to have them next to each other or in the same row. So I might move a card from this page onto this page. I might do that with this card here. So I can put Mino here so it's in the same row as this one. And then I'm going to move this card back a page. And I'll move this guy over to the middle. And I'll just put this one here. So yeah, I'm fine with that. Now both of these pages are full. And yeah, there we go. Now the next one I have is another Mino card for ot8. And it's this one, which I think was Interpark. I think it's the same as this one at the top. So again, what am I going to do here? Do some rearranging perhaps. Maybe I'll move this down to the bottom row and put those two there side by side. And then to fill the spot at the top, I have this Chan with fans card. So it's the same concept as this, and I'll just put this one up above on top there. So there's that. That's all for pobs. I do have some other random merch cards. So the next one I have is from the Maniac in Seoul concert, the concert merch pobs. So I have this Lino, which was the one I'm missing here. And this page is now complete. And then a couple more for this binder. I have some Pacific cards to put away. Never-ending rounds of Pacific cards. So I have these three. I don't even know at this point what round these were from. Like 14, 15. I'm not sure. These ones are really cute though. So there's that, fills up this page. And then I have this For You card, which is the same merch collab as this. And I do have some more Mahogany PCs on the way, which are what these two are. So I might start a new page just for the For You PCs. And then when my new Mahogany PCs come in, I'll have space for them. So I will move these guys. I'll put them in the middle row. And then I'll put Chan up here, and I do have Mino and Jisung on the way as well. It's crazy to me that this binder, which is just non-album stuff, is already filling up. It's quite full. I was just thinking today I might, in the new year, have to separate non-album like pobs versus other stuff like merch cards and Polaroids. Like I might have to separate those two into two separate binders, which would bring me to 3 Stray Kids binders. Which is a bit ridiculous. I can't believe it's gotten this far, but that might have to happen in the new year. Okay, the next sets I have are these cards, which are the Green Project PCs, like the JYP Green Project they did. I did a group order for these, and I ordered them back in June. They were supposed to ship out, I think, in August or September, and shipping got delayed, and then it got delayed again. And then my package, like I got a shipping notification for it, and they never arrived, and it was like a month had gone by. So I contacted JYP's customer service, and they said they would send them out again, and then they never arrived again. And I reached out again, and they mailed them a second time or a third time, I guess. I don't know. It was a mess. It took like 2 months, and it finally all got here. But these are the photo cards they came with. I was going to keep all like ot8 for both sets, but as you can see, the sets are very, very similar. So I'm thinking about downsizing and maybe keeping only my bias line for these, or maybe keeping one ot8 set and keeping my bias line for the other set. But for now, I'll just store all of them. But they are all very similar cards. And they were such a hassle to get shipped. I mean, I didn't mind for myself personally, but for my group order joiner's sake, I was feeling bad about it. But luckily everyone was patient and understanding about it. There was nothing else I could really do about it. So there's the one set, and then this second set. Okay, so there's those, very similar. Okay, I think that's everything for this Stray Kids binder. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this up and put it away. Yeah, look how full this is. It's like almost at the top. Kind of crazy. At the beginning of my video, I mentioned I got the D-Icon mini photo book that came with like 100 PCs, and I do have all of those set aside here. So these two giant piles of cards I counted, and I think so the photo book, it came with this little collect book with it, and I counted the pages, and I think there's enough pages in here to store all of these cards. So I think rather than adding like a dozen new 9-pocket pages to my already full binder, I'm just gonna store these in this collect book that came with it, because otherwise I wouldn't really have a use for this collect book, and I think it's really cute. So I can go ahead and store all of these in here. So I'm gonna kind of set up here, and we'll get to putting away. I did separate these into ot8 sets because I think each member had 12 cards. So I just grouped them together based on the concepts that matched. There are quite a lot of like concept photos, and then there's a handful of selfie cards as well. You'll notice a couple times you'll see like a mismatched photo card back, and that's because I noticed a couple of the sets, like the cards didn't fully match up based on the backs, so I tried just to match them based on the photos themselves rather than the back of the card. You'll notice it a couple other times, which I felt was kind of strange, but I'd rather the front of the cards be cohesive than the backs at this point. Like there's another example of the back not matching, but the concepts and the photos themselves match, so that's more important to me. Actually, yeah, it's hard to tell which go with which, because this set, they're all pretty close-up photos, and then Sungmin and Mino are quite far away for some reason. I wonder if the ones from these would match better. But then a lot of these are close-up, you know what I mean? And these backs all match. I don't know. This is one of my favorite sets though. We got some selfies of them, I guess on the set of their photo shoot. But again, there's a couple that were mismatched with the backs. I love this selfie of him. It's so cute. And this is one of my favorites, the cowboy hat card. Love it. Cute. Okay, on to the next set. We got another set of selfies. I love this photo of him too, it's so nice. And then it came with some group cards as well, these 4, so I'll put them away. These 2 are unit cards, which are cute. And then there's one last page. This photo book also came with, since I got the Chan version of it, it came with this lenticular of him and this card as well. These are both thicker, like kind of lucky draw thickness. I was debating putting these in my regular 9-pocket page binder, but since there's room in this and I don't really have a spot for these right now, I'm just gonna put these in here for now as well. I don't think they'll fit with these sleeves on, so I'll probably have to take them out of the sleeves for this too. I'm just gonna put one in the top corner and one in the bottom corner. So that's everything for this little binder here. I might do a quick flip through from the beginning, but you pretty much saw them all as I stored them. So I'll just do a very quick flip through then. I think that set's my favorite, the selfies. And we have the group cards and these special Chan cards. But yeah, that's everything for this binder. Nice and full now. I'm actually pleased with how this turned out though. I'm glad I stored them in here instead of my regular binder. This is really cute. Okay, and lastly, just to wrap up this video, I have some ateez cards to put away and a couple other groups cards, but mostly ateez here. If you saw my last video, I was downsizing my BTS collection and I moved them out of, I had BTS in their own 9-pocket page binder like this, but I cleared that collection out of there for the most part, and my plan is to move my ateez collection into its own binder, because right now I have ateez stored with pretty much any other miscellaneous groups I collect. So since I've been working on my ateez collection a lot recently and this binder is quite full, I am going to move ateez into their own binder now. So that said, I will keep storing in this binder in the meantime. So first of all, ateez is having a comeback like this week, which is insane. I'm still working on this collection, but luckily I did finish getting every missing PC I needed for this album. Let me go ahead and grab the ones I need. So these are the blue back versions, and I think I have all of the ones I'm missing here. So I have the Mingy I needed, and this goes here. I forget how I had these stored. Songwa, and I think this one went up here. So there's the blue version, which I think was the A version complete. And this set is the yellow set. So I have those cards I needed as well. So I think this would have been the diary version, possibly. I'm so bad at remembering which is which for them. Okay, and then this is the orange version, which I'm guessing would be the Z version. I have to say, I've been debating collecting Hongjoong for album PCs. But then I don't know what I would do with my Mingy cards. Like, part of me was debating trying to trade some of my Mingy cards for Hongjoong, but I don't know. I might just keep Mingy for now and keep going with that. But for the new album, I might collect Hongjoong as well and just collect 4 members until I figure out what I want to do. But then I have these 2 IDs that I was missing. Like, the way I wish I could collect ot8 for ateez as well, because I love them all so much and they keep bias-wrecking me, but yeah, I'm having fun with collecting 3 for now though. So that's everything for those album cards. I'm glad I could finally get those finished. I do also have the digipack album cards for all 3 of them, but I don't really want to set up a whole page just for these 3 cards, so I'll probably just stick these with the pobs that I have for each of these members, just so I don't have to set up a new page just for these 3 cards. I might find a better spot for them later, but for now that's what I'll do. So for my Songwa non-album PCs, even though this is an album PC, but I'm gonna go ahead and put Songwa here. I actually pulled Songwa in my album. And then for I think I actually just bought this card again because I didn't realize I had it already. Silly me. And then Mingy. Actually, I'll put Mingy here because I do have another non-album card for him to put away, which is this card. I think it might have been a Hello 82 card or like a US exclusive pob or something, but I'll put that there. And then I realized I also traded for a duplicate of this card, because I can't keep track. So now I'm gonna have 2 of these and 2 of these. And I also have a duplicate of the Songwa ID. I really need to do better with keeping track of what I have and what I don't have, because I keep buying stuff I don't need. I actually also have this pob, which I was actually given as a freebie at ateez's tour. I was also given a couple other pobs as freebies, but I'm not sure where they are right now. I'll have to find where those went. But there were a few people giving out pobs as freebies at the Hamilton concert, and I think in Newark I got one as well. So that was really nice. I'm actually just going to put this on this page here, because it kind of goes along with the set, and I'll move this one up here. And then I have a couple more for to put away. And these were part of his photo set, which was some of the merch that Hello 82 was selling for the tour. So I got Yuno's photo set, and I also got Songwa's, and it came with a photo card and these 2 Polaroids. So I'm gonna put these away as well. I don't have sleeves for these right now, but I will, once I order more sleeves, I'll get them in sleeves. So there's those. I'll put Songwa's away too. Look at this photo card. Look how pretty. So cute. And I also have this group card that came with the light stick, the new version of the light stick. So I think I will stick this. I have a page, this is my miscellaneous pobs page. I only have a one Lonely Hongjung on here right now, but I'll go ahead and stick this in this page as well. I think that's it for ateez now. And I have 1 or 2 other cards I can put away. So this next one I have to put away is this ode card. I was collecting him for Hello World. I think I decided for their newer album, I don't know if, is it the album called Haircut? I forget if it had a different name, but I think going forward I'm only going to be collecting Jungsu, just because I found it kind of difficult to find trades and cards to buy for this. And since I've been focusing more on ateez and I might pick up another member for ateez, I think I'm just going to go ahead with doing 1 member for xdinary heroes going forward. But I will keep these 3 because I do like these cards. But yeah, just for future albums, I'm just going to focus on collecting Jungsu. That might change again, who knows? But that's my current plan. And then I have 1 random other card to put away for enhypen. I'm not sure where I'll put it. I guess I can put it on this page with some non-album stuff. But I was going through and sorting through all of like the freebies and things I get in trades, and I found this card, which is a group card for enhypen, and it has like a QR code, and it's like an official card, I guess, for one of the versions of their album. I never got this album, so I wasn't too familiar with the inclusions, but I found this and I thought it was really cute, so I thought I'd stick it in my binder. I've kind of paused my enhypen collection. I haven't gotten anything for them in quite a while, and I'm still kind of thinking over whether I'm going to continue collecting them or not. I keep going back and forth in my mind, so I'm just going to kind of keep a pause on this for now. I might do a couple trades here and there for their cards, but I'm not going to be buying much for them currently. But I don't know, we'll see what happens in the new year. But otherwise, that's everything I have to put away. I feel like this video is going to be super long, so if you stuck through to the end, thank you for watching. And I think this will be my last video uploaded this year. If I do get it up this year, I hope to. But thank you for watching my channel this year. I started my channel at the beginning of this year, and it was just kind of as a fun hobby to do on the side in my free time, but it's been enjoyable for me to get to share my collection, and it's kind of nice for me to be able to see the progress of my collection as well. But yeah, thanks for watching till the end if you have, and I hope to see you back for my next video, which will be a flip through of my entire K-pop collection. So I'll see you then. Bye.